Gooru is an e-learning platform that creates a differentiated, personalized learning environment for each student. It's a great resource for flipped learning. When you arrive at the welcome page, you have the option to watch a video that highlights the key features of this e-learning platform. This video is the same one available on the Edpuzzle classroom we've been working with. It is a free platform, and you can sign up by using your Google account, or you can create a username. I've already signed up with a Google account, so I'll just click right here. As you can see, I already have 2 active classrooms. When you first create the account, there will be no active classroom. So to create one, you can simply click at this top right corner. On Create a Classroom, you can name it, just give an example, 7th grade ELA, and press Create. A helpful tool once you've created your classroom is to visit the Take a Tour button. Here, this will take you through all the features on the classroom page. The first one is navigating your classrooms. If you have multiple different classes, you can click right here in the drop down and select the classroom that you want to work with. The first thing that you can do once creating a classroom is to create an assessment. This would allow you as a teacher to backwards plan from the assessment. You can give diagnostic assessments through this tool as well. Over on the top left, you'll see the classroom code that you can present to your students in order for them to enter the class. If you've used Google Classroom, it's a similar idea. Once students enter this code, they'll be automatically entered into your class, and it will show you how many students have entered right here. So we can start by creating a new assessment. Click right here on the New Assessment button, and the first thing you'll do, similar to creating a new class, is to create an assessment title. Make this the title since it's the beginning of the year. From here, what's great about this platform is that when you choose the subject, it will list out the standards. You can decide which standards you're using, for example, Common Core, or if your state follows a different set of standards, you can choose those as well. So here we can go to choose subject. We'll go to English Language Arts, and here we can choose which standards we are using. I'll choose Common Core, and we can press Select. From this page, you can click on the grade, so grade 7. You would click on the domain, and the standards will pop up right here. From there, you can click on the standards you are assessing and add them. The feature of creating assessments through Gooru is that you can choose the audience. This is a really cool way to differentiate for different students in your class. So you can assign the assessment to all students. If you need to modify or accommodate an exam, you can choose which group of students you're accommodating and modifying for. And you can add teachers to the exam. You can then decide the depth of knowledge, whether it's level 1, recall, skill and concept, strategic thinking, extended thinking. And once you've determined all of these parts up here, you can go down to the editor where you can begin adding questions. You can click on New Question and decide which type of question you'd like to add. Click on multiple choice. And we can create a multiple choice question. Here we'll enter the question text. And then once you enter the question text, you'll be able to enter the answer choices. Your questions would be able to align to the standards that you chose for the assessment above. Save the question and you can add new questions after. Another great feature of creating assessments through Gooru is the settings. You can decide whether you want students to navigate backwards and change responses. You can choose whether they will be able to see if they're correct or incorrect. You can give immediate feedback, so per question or at the end of the test. You can choose never if that option applies. Again, you can choose how many attempts students get. This could be a great way to differentiate as well for your lower learners, your lower level readers, for example, or a student that requires test accommodations or modifications. And then you can preview the assessment, share a link with your students or other teachers, etc. We can take it back to the course. Where we also can create our units. So we can title a unit, we can add multiple lessons to a unit, and you'll see the assessments within that unit as well. You can add other assessments or lessons from different collections if you have different classes or from different years. Gooru is also a great place for teachers to share resources. So while you can create your own content that caters to your students and your campus, you can also remix a featured course. So you can browse courses that other teachers have created on Gooru and shared, and you can use them as they are, or you can change them again to fit your students in your school. If we click on a featured course, it will bring us to that course, and you can see that for this course, Navigate Math, it is grade 3 and grade 4 with those standards. It'll give an overview of the course, and it's broken down by unit. So this has already been created. This unit is broken down by different lessons. And it shows the big ideas, essential questions, and domains for each unit. If you want to remix it and change anything or add your own resources, you can click Remix, which will bring it to your personal class. If you decide to do that, you can press Confirm and copy. Within each lesson, you can provide resources for students. So we can just click on this one. Each lesson will have, you can put in as many resources. This one would be a note-taking template for students. Again, this is really great for differentiation because you can provide multiple resources in the lesson and students can work through at their own pace. Another great thing about Gooru is that it works really well with other e-learning platforms such as Khan Academy. You can link, for example, a Khan Academy video or an assessment through Khan Academy, and your students will be able to access it through your Gooru classroom. Lastly, Gooru has many features that allow both teachers and students to assess their data, giving teachers feedback for how to differentiate more within their class. It helps with grading. And what's really important is it helps provide feedback to students. And the feedback is immediate and allows them to assess their progress and see what they need to do to improve. Again, a great tool for any type of flipped learning and differentiation because students can work at their own pace. Here, as we're back into the class, 7th grade ELA. To the left, there's a section called Data. Here's where you can see the data from all of your students. Going back to the video on the welcome page, if you rewatch that, you can see how the data is broken down. It's broken down by color, in graphs, really easy to read for both teachers and students to analyze data. And then finally, this tab, Classroom Information, is basic. It gives the teacher which teachers are linked and which students are in the class. That is all today for our Gooru overview. If you'd like further information, please revisit the video on Edpuzzle, or feel free to ask any questions and collaborate with others who may already have Gooru accounts set up. Thank you.